Wow. What a truly exciting and special day today. I want to say a few words. First of all, I would like to acknowledge the great work of everyone who is involved in this concert. I want to thank the wonderful place that we've been having our rehearsals in. The magical place, Hidden Valley, and its director, Peter Meckel. Peter, thank you very much. I want to thank our amazing president, Dorothy Micheletti. She's the best. Yeah. Our staff, it's all about the staff. I have to tell you, it's all about staff. I tell you, like they say in Texas, it's all about staff. You have a good team, you have everything. Thank you to the staff, the board members of Youth Music Monterey, the parents, the teachers. Let's give the applause to all of them. Today is a truly special day. It's very nice when you have one birthday, but then if you have another birthday, that's even better on the same day, right? So today we're celebrating the 30th anniversary of Youth Music Monterey. We're also celebrating the 100th anniversary of Azerbaijan, which is also this year. I want to thank a lot of people in our community, but specifically Nancy Selfridge, who was instrumental in making that connection between Azerbaijan and Monterey. We have the sister city relationship with the Azerbaijan. So Nancy, thank you very much. We worked very hard to make this happen. My goodness, it was tough. The artists flew from Azerbaijan overseas. They had to get visas. I had to write numerous invitations to make it work, and it all worked. And it started from an idea. I always thought that something ancient evokes something very incredible. We learn a lot from dealing with something ancient. And today, we're going to present the world premiere, not the US premiere. I know it has been said in some places that the US, but it's actually a world premiere. A world premiere of Abuzar Manafzade's Concerto for Balaban, which is 1,500 years old instrument. Naghara, piano in a symphonic orchestra. I have to say a few things. This week has been so colorful. The word colorful, I think, is the right word. I've been laughing so much this week that I have never done that before. When you're around Azerbaijani people, it's very funny. So I went to San Francisco and I picked the Balaban soloist, Nijat Masimov, and Natig Shirinov. Natig Shirinov is the greatest Naghara player in the world, by the way, so if you know. He's the honored artist of Azerbaijan, and there's so many stories that he told me, but I'll share one funny one with you. Nijat is one of the best Balaban players in Azerbaijan. He's won numerous competitions in the world. He played in Carnegie Hall, and it's pretty amazing. So when I got to San Francisco, the first thing that Nijat, he's 21 years old, by the way, very young. He asked me, Farhad, I found out that in California, there's my idol who lives in California. His name is Brian McKnight. I said, who's Brian McKnight? He's the African-American jazz singer, and he's my idol. I had two dreams in my life, to play in Carnegie Hall and second to meet Brian McKnight. So he handed me his phone and he said, can you please write to him? Maybe he can come to our concert. So I don't know if Brian is here, but we tried hard to make it happen. If it's a dream, it will happen. So it was nice to feel that he's a normal, he has very special qualities, and he is a normal kid, like everyone else. Then comes Natig. Natig has traveled around the world. He told me, Farhad, once I was in Germany, and I was taking a face, I always forget what it is. Selfie, there we go. He was taking a selfie video, and he stood for his family, and he said, my family, he was in Germany. I'm in France. He travels so much that he doesn't even know where he is. Then there is one story that he said, when I started playing the Naghara, which is traditional Azerbaijani instrument, he had a lot of hardship. He was, as he told me, he was poor. He was barely making it. And there was an offer from a millionaire in Azerbaijan to play at a wedding that lasted for 7 days. So, the fee for it could afford a brand new car for Natig, which he needed. So he accepted the offer. But he had to play 7 days non-stop. They told him, they said, you have to play from night to morning without stops. So he said, after that experience, I learned how to play while sleeping. And he said he has a new project. He wants to get into the Guinness Records book. Apparently there is an African drummer who played for 3 days non-stop, and he said, Farhad, I can do it in 7 days, I'll tell you. So it's quite extraordinary. These people are with an amazing humor, amazing hearts, and I've had such fulfilling and wholesome week that I will remember it forever. And it's so wonderful to celebrate this with you, and I hope you enjoy it. Let's welcome Nijat Masimov and Natig Shirinov and Abuzar Manafzade. And I have to say, Abuzar is an unbelievable pianist. He comes from an esteemed family of only piano players. His father is a great pianist, his mother is a great pianist, his sister is a great pianist and conductor, and he is a great pianist and conductor. So there's a very strong tradition that he comes from. And he was very humble. A lot of composers contacted me over these years to do their piece. But I didn't know Abuzar. He wrote to me and he said, Maestro, would you please give a world premiere to my Balaban Concerto that I wrote? And it was very intriguing to me. So I asked him, could you send me the MIDI recording? So he sent me the MIDI recording, and I loved it. I loved it, and we made it work. So thank you, Abuzar, very much for it. And I think I talked enough, and please enjoy this historic and extraordinary moment. Thank you.
Amazing. I mean, I've never experienced such a thing, especially at a concert, and I'm just so glad they all came. It was outstanding. We loved it. Thank you for visiting.
This was really amazing. I'm so grateful to be able to play with such amazing composers and musicians. I'll remember this forever. Thank you so much for coming.
And to have that ability to see that here, we just feel so blessed.
Yes.
Incredible.
Thank you.
Astounded. I think it's just absolutely amazing, and I'm really honored that my daughter, who played bass clarinet.
It's a fantastic concert. Thank you so much for bringing all of the countrymen and the musicians here to our little town here in Carmel by the Sea. It's a world to us. Thank you so much. Very exotic, very exciting. Everybody was involved, and thanks for providing this opportunity to our children.
It's amazing the level of musicianship, and thank you for sharing. I think you guys showed the students, introduced them to a whole new language and style of music in the most beautiful way possible. Bravo. Thank you.
Thank you so.
Thank you.
So, please, next one.
Muhteşem bir şey. Dünyanın hiçbir yerinde bir konserde birinci bölümden sonra izleyici ayağa durup alkışlamaz. Bu inanılmaz bir şey. Biz Amerika izleyicisini Balaban Concerto ile dünyada ilk defa ve premierinde ayağa kaldırdık birinci bölümden sonra. Yani muhteşem idi. Natig müəllim öz sözünü dedi, Nijat öz sözünü dedi. Ben de ümid edirəm ki güzel alındı. Her şey için çok teşekkür ederim. Muhteşem bir konser.
Cengiz Bey siz ne dersiniz? Şöyle alalım sizi.
Vallahi mənim sözüm yoxdur. Sözüm bitir artıq burada. Həqiqətən çox zövq aldım. Həyatımda olduğum en güzel konsertlerden biriydi. En güzel uğurlarından biri oldu ki, belə gözəl musiqiçilər vardı bu konsertdə. Həqiqətən hər kəs özünü maksimum yaxşı göstərdi, inanın mənə, maksimum. Əladır, çox zövq aldım. İnşallah uğurlarınız davamlı olsun və bu proqramla bütün dünyanı gəzəsiniz. İnşallah.
Hocam sizi alacağım şöyle. Biraz daha akıllı bir şey alayım, kullanayım sizden. Süper.
Vallahi sevincimizin həddi yoxdur. Abuzarın başda təşəkkür edirəm. Ən birinci təbii bizi yaradana və onun yaratdığı belə gözəl Abuzar kimi bizim qardaşlarımıza, əzizlərimizə. Ki bu Balaban üçün ilk dəfə bu Azərbaycanın Balabanının dünyada necə göstərmək üçün belə bir addım atmağı, mən deyərdim, qəhrəmanlıqdır, böyük bir hünərdir, böyük bir eşqdir. Abuzarı təbrik edirəm. Çox minnətdaram ki, mənə də dəvət elədi. Mən Nijat balamızı təbrik edirəm. O 21 yaşından bu yaşda, o Balabanın, o boyda əsərin öhdəsindən bu gözəllikdə gəlməyi həqiqətən qürur verdiridir. Sağ olsun, Allah saxlasın və təbii ki, bizim dirijorumuz Farkhad Khudyevi mən buradan təbrik edirəm. Ona uzun ömürdən sağ verirəm ki, o cür bunu belə orkestrlə və gözəlləşdirdi, bizə də eşq verdi. Sizə sağ ol deyirəm, mən sizə hocam deyirəm, həqiqətən. Bu, əstağfurullah. Deməli, gözəldir. Azərbaycan fəxr eləməlidir. Abuzar kimi balalarımızla, Nijat kimi balamızla, Farkhad kimi balamızla. Var olun, öpürəm sizi. Vallahi ürəyim doludur, çox şey deyərdim.
Çok güzel, sağ olun. Ben de görüşten olur birkaç tane.
Doğrudan da bir böyük premier oldu dünyada ve dəfələrlə sübut olunacaq bundan da sonra ki, doğrudan da Balaban bizim alətdir, Naghara bizim alətdir, milli musiqimiz bizim musiqimizdir və buna böyük bir vasitə ki, Abuzar oldu. Abuzarı düzdür tanımırdım, amma mənim üçün çox əziz bir insan oldu. Doğrudan da belə gözəl Balaban konserti yazmaq doğrudan da çox çətin bir işdir. Və əlbəttə ki, mən bu səfərdə Natig müəllim kimi adamı tanıdım və ondan çox şey öyrəndim və mənim üçün bir böyük fərəh hissi idi ki, mən Natig müəllimdən bir səhnəyə çıxdım və Əlican abi kimi gözəl adamı tanıdım. Nə yaxşı ki varsınız, nə yaxşı ki buradayıq, nə yaxşı ki hələ gələcəyimiz də var, hər şeydə yaxşı eləyəcəyik. Çox sağ olun, bizə qulaq asdığınız üçün təşəkkür edirəm.
Böyle bir akşamda Balaban Dünya premierinde olmaktan gurur duyuyorum. Abuzar arkadaşımızı tebrik ediyorum. Kıymetli hocamız, dünyayı dolaşmış Naghara ustamız Natig Bey'den teşekkür ediyorum. Genç yaşına rağmen dünyaya birçok böyle bir insan ender gelen bir Balaban ustamız diyelim artık, gerçekten sahnedeki performansıyla bir ustalık gösterisi yaptı. Nijat kardeşimize teşekkür ediyorum. Yani biz burada gerçekten insanların bilmediği bir pencereden bir seslendik kendilerine. Bu pencerede kendileri de gördüler ki dünyada daha izleyeceğimiz çok şeyler var. Dünyada gördüğümüz kültür de yeterli değil, daha farklı kültürlerle tanışacağını fark ettiler. Bunun için tebrik ediyorum. Uzun zamanda verilen emeğin karşılığını alındığını hissediyorum. Seyirci de bunu kabul etti ve ayakta alkışladılar. Yani Monterey, Kaliforniya'da sokaklara bayrakların asılması bunun bir kanıttı. Yani kimse durup dururken böyle bir şeyi kabullenmez ama bu bir verilen emeğin karşılığını seyircinin alkışlarıyla ve tezahüratıyla almış olduğunu hissediyorum. Teşekkür ediyorum herkese katkıda bulunanlar için.